Hello everyone. So let's see what is infrastructure as a code. Infrastructure as a code is nothing but converting your IT infrastructure into code so that later on you can deploy the similar code to get the similar infrastructure. Now, infrastructure as a code is also having some advantage as well as some disadvantage. Deploying IT infrastructure with the very minimum effort is the main advantage of infrastructure as a code, especially in cloud. Also, disadvantages are there, like regularly you need to update the code so that your infrastructure also get updated. We'll be mainly focusing on the practical part, not too much theory because it is bored to everyone. So let's get started. First of all, we'll be seeing how we can install the required tool to be going ahead. Now let's see few of the tool we need to install for our further journey. So this you can see it's an Azure CLI, and you need to install Azure CLI. This is the download page. You can click on this link for downloading that MSI package of Azure CLI. I have already downloaded it. Let me show you. This is the Git Bash, and from this site you can install Git Bash, which is required, and it is a command line tool to interact with Git repository. So this will be also requiring, and also we need VS Code as a code editor because we'll be doing some coding also in Ansible. So for that purpose, we need Visual Studio Code. Okay, so you can download from here. I'll be doing all of this for my Windows platform. So I have already downloaded that packages you can see here, and mm, yeah. So let's install the Azure CLI first. Okay. You have to double click this and you'll get that installation window. Just follow the steps which is showing in the on screen. So let it to be finished. Now you can see it's completed, and if you go to command prompt, if you press like if you type a jet, it will show you that that Azure already been installed, Azure CLI been installed correctly. If you are seeing this screen, also you can check the version by typing Azure versions, Azure double hyphen version. So you can see uh, we are having Azure CLI version 2.67. Okay. Okay. Next, we need to install that Git Bash. We'll be installing Git Bash. So I'm just keeping all of this option which is recommended, and it is showing as a default settings for the Git installation. Okay. And let's come back when the installation got finished. Now you can see installation completed, and I'm just finishing this window, and you can see when I click this Git Bash icon, this is opening that bash prompt. Okay, now next we'll be installing this VS code. Just follow this on screen instruction to install, and let's come back when it's got finished. Okay, you can see it's finished. Now I just open this VS code to show you how it looks like. We'll be seeing um, uh, we'll be seeing a lot of shortcuts and command in VS Code, and also we'll be seeing the installation of extension so that I can get benefited mostly using VS Code, right? Uh, Next, we'll be installing Windows subsystem for Linux. We need to install, okay, because we'll be working with Ansible, and Ansible can't install in Windows except WSL, right? So to enable WSL, you need to enable the virtualizations in BIOS. Okay, so I have already done it, so I'm not going at the detailed steps. So you can install these features, Windows subsystem for Linux, and as well as the Hyper-V. Okay, so I'm not clicking on restart now button because I have to show something new. Because after WSL is installed, you need to open Microsoft Store. uh, and you need to search for WS and Ubuntu. Okay, if you search for WSL, then it will show the list of operating system you can install over these windows. Okay, so I'm just take a break and listen to me. So WSL is a Windows subsystem for Linux. So if you don't want to use any Linux system for this demo or for this practical purpose, so what you can do, you can install WSL feature in Windows, so that you can use a Linux environment inside your Windows operating system. Okay, so here I'll be using Ubuntu operating system on top of my um, Windows operating system. Okay, because inside that Ubuntu system I'll be installing Ansible, and we'll be doing all kind of deployment from Ansible from that um, Linux guest operating system. Okay, so let's go back to screen and see. So I already downloaded, and it is showing me that option open. So if I click on open, it will be opening the Ubuntu operating system. So you need to install Ansible. So for that one, the command is sudo apt install Ansible. So before installing Ansible, I have updated my Ubuntu using the command sudo apt update. Okay, if you press enter, it will be downloaded the Ansible, and it will install Ansible. Okay, so let's come back once that is completed. You can see my installation completed, and if you like type Ansible sorry, Ansible double hyphen version, then it will show the Ansible version, that is 2.10.8. Okay, now I'll be showing you a quick command to check whether Ansible is working fine or not with the local host. So just type Ansible -m ping and type localhost. When you press enter, it will show you ping pong, and the message is success. Okay, so it means our Ansible is working fine with localhost. Okay, um, thank you very much for seeing this installation step, and I also faced some challenges during the installation of WSL. I'll be discussing later in this video. So stay tuned, and thank you.